Hi, I'm Cindy from the Copper Torch. In an earlier video, I showed you briefly that I used a double block and pulley hoist system to get this heavy cabinet moved off the workbench and onto a transport, which is actually a set of creepers I made from 2x4s and casters. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the hoist mechanism, how to change or add a new rope, and demonstrate how to use it. Physics isn't my thing, but I do know this works. I couldn't find a drawing with 4 channels. This one only has 3, but it gives you an idea of what you'll be doing. There are 4 channels in the top block and 4 in the bottom block, with a rope in 6 of them and 1 anchor rope. This is the equivalent of 7 people lifting the same object at the same time. So when you pull on the anchor rope, you're lifting 1/7 of the total weight, or only 15%. You can very easily lift your own body weight. Next, I'll show you how the system is attached. The double block and hoist pulley system is connected to the ceiling directly over the workbench. In order to clear the table when you lower the cabinet, you can either have a track in the ceiling or you can attach 2 cleats to something stationary nearby. This holds the item in place while the table is moved out from under the cabinet. I chose the cleats since I have casters on the workbench and it's very easy for me to roll it out of the way. The next thing you have to be confident of is the eyelet attachment into the ceiling and its weight capacity. Be sure and use a heavy-duty eyelet and attach the eyelet into a ceiling rafter. Use your drill and a hook or something similar to set it deep, and watch for wood shavings to fall out of the drill hole so that you know you've probably hit a rafter. Next, I'll show you how to attach, tighten, and loosen the ratchet straps. To thread the loose end into the locking mechanism, hold the locking end in your right hand with the mechanism doubled into your palm, while holding the strap in your left hand. Click the button on the locking mechanism until the slot is horizontal. Thread the left strap through the horizontal opening, pull to the left until the slack is taken up, then ratchet the strap tight. To loosen the strap, push the latch button and open the ratchet all the way until it's flat, then pull the loose end out. If whatever you're moving has a bottom that goes all the way to the floor, nail these buttons into each corner of the bottom. This allows enough clearance under the bottom for the straps to go underneath. Buy a sturdy set of ratchet straps with plenty of length. Bring the strap and ratchet ends up to the top of the cabinet. Hook the ends to each other and tighten. Repeat with the other 2 sides of the cabinet, crossing the straps at the top and making sure the straps are centered on each side. This will keep the cabinet fairly straight when the lifting starts. With both straps encircling the cabinet, check to be sure both ratchet straps are as tight as possible. Next, we're going to lift the cabinet and lower it to the transport. Hang the top hook of the double block pulleys, that's the end with the wooden block, to the ceiling eyelet, then hold the anchor line with your right hand. With your left hand, pull the bottom hook down until it reaches the top of the ratchet straps, giving slack as you go from the anchor line in your right hand. Hook in the center of the cross straps, making sure that the anchor rope is coming toward you and not away. Pull the anchor rope slowly with both hands until the cabinet just clears the top of the workbench. With the cabinet suspended above the workbench, tie off the anchor rope to the 2 cleats on the adjoining table. Move the transport into position, but don't get under the suspended cabinet. Move the workbench out from under the cabinet. Firmly grip the anchor rope as you remove it from the cleats. Now stand off to the side and slowly lower the cabinet all the way to the transport. Let out the slack and unhook the straps. You're now ready to move your finished cabinet to its new location. The file cabinet has been safely moved off the workbench onto the transport and moved into its new home in the office. Now I'll show you how to change or add the rope in a new double block pulley system. If your pulley system comes with nylon rope, you'll want to change it to climbing rope. You can't get as good a grip with the nylon. You could drop your furniture and damage your workbench, not to mention burns to your hands and injury to you. I'll show you now how to change the rope. So starting from the beginning, now you have the eyelet installed into the ceiling. Remove the nylon rope from the knotted square and pull the entire length of rope out through the bottom pulley. The climbing rope will have a metal loop at each end. Cut off one metal loop from one end of the rope. Cut a 3-inch block of wood and drill 5 holes in it the same diameter as the rope. There is no top or bottom to the block and pulley at this point. Begin threading into the bottom block. Pull through about 10 feet of rope. The top hook is attached to the ceiling eyelet, and the bottom hook is attached to the top of the cabinet you're moving. The rope coming off the bottom is the one you use as an anchor rope, which hoists and lowers the cabinet. The anchor rope must come off the bottom block pointing at you, or the system will tangle and not hoist or lower. I hope this film has been helpful to you and somewhat informative. I'll have the materials and costs listed after this page. Please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for future notifications from my channel. Thanks for watching.